Hello, Internet. James Allen from Out of 8, and today I'm playing transportation puzzle game Mini Metro. In it, you lay out subway lines to try to deliver passengers to their destination. Game features a number of different cities that provide different challenges depending on which one you pick. I'm just going to pick one of the earlier scenarios in New York City, which I actually did in a previous version of the game and then erased all my progress. There's a couple of game modes. You can either try to survive for as long as you can, or have an endless mode where you can just kind of keep expanding over time. I'm just going to do a quick little mission here. So what you do is you use the mouse to drag subway lines between stations, and then the cars automatically deliver the passengers from one station to the next. So the puzzle kind of comes into where new stations crop up like that. And how you're going to set up your lines. The game is very freeform, which is a nice feature, allowing you to put lines basically wherever you want as long as they're in between stations. You are limited in the number of bridges or tunnels you can have, so there's some strategy there as to how you want to lay things out and where you want your hubs to be for various parts. The interface hasn't really changed much in the game since they came out with the early prototype a while ago. Let's do red. It becomes kind of bad, for lack of a better word, when things get too complex. As you can see here, when you connect a line to a station, it doesn't change the color of the station outline, so you can't tell it's actually connected to it, which becomes a problem when you have a very extensive map later on in each of the scenarios. Alright, so let me pause this. You can pause and accelerate time. When you erase a line, what you have to do is you have to kind of drag it back, and then it snaps to the last one. But when you try to rearrange a bunch of lines at once, it becomes very hectic and imprecise to do so. So I'll go back there. Now when you completely remove a line like that, the line will finish kind of its route from before it switches over to the new track. Every week you can pick a new upgrade, usually a different line or an additional locomotive or a train, carriage, stuff like that, and then other ones depending on what the scenario is. And we'll take that for green. And we'll accelerate time here to get to the end of the week. Purple, I guess. We'll see what our upgrades are. Got a new locomotive. We'll get a new line. I think what I'd like to do, as usual, is redesign this. I kind of like to have purple go here and then just have a new line for this side of the river. And then just basically get rid of red and run it this way. I think. I don't know how that's going to work out. Like I said, the one nice part about it is that it is very free-form in how you put things out on the map. It really depends on where the next stations crop up. Okay, so that's good for blue. So everything's got 3 stops right now. Eventually what happens is that you reach some sort of limit where you can't efficiently take all the passengers around, and then chaos ensues and you lose the scenario. Green, I guess. I do like the style of the maps. It's very invoking of those, transportation type maps that show you where all the different subway lines goes. But again, it's hard to tell. When you start rerouting things, sometimes you'll accidentally, like as an example, if the map becomes kind of hectic and you misclick and then you go back and then it just, going backwards doesn't work too well, and then sometimes you'll drag it near a station but not actually in the station, and then it's hard to tell where it's actually going. So I'll just do what it was. So like I said, the interface, which really hasn't changed since the original version of the game came out in alpha a long time ago. Ah, cool. Alright, what do I want to do here? What do I want to do there? I think I'm going to do a redesign here based on what my upgrades are. Have one that kind of goes one side all the way to the other side. And do a hub in each part. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to have to do. Because this isn't going to fly at all. Yeah, I'm already getting problems. Come on, green. Alright, locomotive in line. Let's pause this thing. Alright, we gotta do a redesign here. Let me just get rid of this. Let's do... Actually, let's do this. And then... Oh, I can't do that, can I? Oh, I'm gonna have to redo red then. Let's do boom, 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 boom. And then we'll do boom, 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 boom. I still have one more line I can play with. So I might just do this here. Well, let's see what that does. That's probably a bad thing here. We can add another line to green, which is probably what I'm going to have to do. There we go. I'll stick that on blue. This is not a great layout by any stretch, to be honest. Yeah, there you go. Of course. Oh, I do have another line, though. Shoot, I didn't even realize that. Gosh, I really want to do like a total redesign of everything. Of which there's no real penalty for that. So let's do one on this side. Let's do one here. Let's do one here. And one here. And then one connecting basically everything. I think is what we're going to do. So do there to there to there. And away we go. And it just reroute everything. And I think orange is going to have to get an extra car. For being basically the thing that connects all four of these lines. Yeah, I'm already getting to the overloaded phase. Luckily it's the end of the week, but yeah, I definitely need more stuff on orange, I think. You can kind of use the shapes to figure out where the passengers are trying to go, but it's still not totally obvious about where they're going. Yeah, that's not great. I'd rather have a carriage. It's interchanging us. Pause it. Alright, let's get another locomotive on that, and we will do that. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so I'll have to redo blue. Huh. There's so many people waiting there at that one station. What are you waiting for? Green? I guess. Really need another thing on green. Methinks. Yeah, I'm about to die. Too many dang people in there. Yeah, that's it. Game over. There you go. That's basically it. You can continue in endless mode if you want, but that's Mini Metro. Um, it has a really neat style and theme to it, but each city's basically the same, although it kind of varies what type of overcrowding challenges you're going to get and what other upgrades you can get. It does have freeform solutions, but like I said, the gameplay is very repetitive, even though it is unique, and the interface has really not been improved at all from the original prototype of the game. You can't tell if a station is actually on a line or not, which becomes a problem in more cramped maps. And it's really difficult to efficiently change the lines without just deleting everything and then going to it from there, because as you drag on a line, sometimes it extends from a station, sometimes it deletes it, sometimes it doubles back to its original destination. It really could utilize like a right-clicking mechanic in order to delete specific portions of the line. Like if you right-clicked on it, then it would take out that part of the line to make input more precise. So while the game is interesting, it does, like I say, become repetitive, and you're fighting with the interface as you play it. So that's all I have for today. Till next time, bye now.